Tell me what the holding was in Obergefell.
I haven't had the occasion to deal with that issue. I don't recall that specific case as I sit here in front of you.
When you were a partner in your law firm, you volunteered to write a brief on behalf of the Brady Center. You said, quote, "Assault weapons may be banned because they're extraordinarily dangerous and are not appropriate for legitimate self-defense purposes," close quote. You wrote the brief. Tell me what you meant by assault weapons.
Senator Kennedy, actually, I did not write the brief. The brief was written by...
You signed the brief, though, didn't you?
Correct. I signed the brief.
When you sign a brief, you're testifying to the court that everything in it is true, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
they're your words in terms of the court, right?
Well, you're correct, Senator Kennedy.
Okay.
I would never
Tell
sign...
me what you meant by assault weapons.
So I am not a gun expert, and at the time, that brief, I think, was about 10 years...
You were giving the court advice about, say, ban assault weapons. You told the court you were an expert. Just tell me what you wanted to ban.
I was not responsible for researching the content.
You were responsible for the brief.
Absolutely. And sitting here today, I do not remember the characteristics of that were cited in the ordinance for the assault weapons ban.
You have a history of lying to your professional colleagues, don't you?
That's not true, Senator.
Okay. Do you know a former public defender named Stephen Shankman?
I knew who he was, yes.
Well, in a private email, not meant for public consumption, to another one of your professional colleagues, this is what Mr. Shankman said, talking about your lying. He said, "It is unfortunate that this is not the first, second, third, or whatever occasion that this sort of thing has occurred. But everyone should be aware of this unfortunate pattern of behavior. You should be aware," he said to the other lawyer, before the other lawyer dealt with you. "Your client should be aware, and you should proceed with extreme caution." Mr. Williams, tell me about the Privileges or Immunities Clause.
Thank you for the question, Senator. The Privileges and Immunities Clause.
Privileges or Immunities Clause.
Right. That's part of the Bill of Rights and part of the, I believe, the First Amendment. It's been a while, Senator.
Can the United States Congress do anything, legislate in any area that the Constitution doesn't prohibit?
Thank you for your question, Senator.
You're welcome.
That would be correct. I believe it's under the 10th Amendment.
I don't think that's right, Counselor. You are probably the least productive member of your district court, isn't that right?
Well, I have not considered myself in those terms, Senator.
Well, let me explain what I mean. You have 125 motions pending that you've declined to decide. That's more than any other district judge in the entire Seventh Circuit. In fact, you rank seventh highest nationally.
You are the first to tell me this.